Mexico is located in Central America. To the north, Mexico borders the United States, and to the south, it borders Guatemala and Belize. Spanish is the main language used throughout Mexico. People of Mexico speak Spanish because the people of Spain were the first to claim lands in Mexico. The Aztecs were still living there at the time, but Cortez, a conquistador from Spain, conquered them, and the Spanish were able to take over Mexico. The type of government used in Mexico is Federal Republic. This means that the President of Mexico is both the head of the state and of the government. He is also the supreme commander of all armed forces of Mexico. Mexico does have laws, and police officers are used to enforce their laws. When a law is not followed by a citizen, depending on how serious the crime is, they may be given a ticket, much like the United States. Other punishments are prison or capital punishment, which is the death penalty. The economy in Mexico is a free market economy, and it has a mixture of modern and traditional industry and agriculture. The money system that is used is the Mexican peso. 5 pesos is equivalent to about 38 cents in the United States. The most common jobs in Mexico consist of the labor force, agriculture, hunting, fishing, manufacturing, and construction. Some of their top exports are cars, electronics such as computers and TVs, oil, silver, and fruits and vegetables. Mexico is mainly made up of their native people and a few Indian tribes. Almost every household in Mexico has one of 3 things in each meal: corn, hot peppers, or beans. There are 100 different types of hot peppers to choose from. Tortillas are also very common. They are used to make tacos and quesadillas. On February 2nd of each year, tamales are eaten to celebrate the purification of Mary and the birth of Jesus. At Christmas, codfish is served in tomatoes, olives, and onions. Music in Mexico usually involves the playing of 3 main instruments: the Indian flute, drums, and the conch shell. Another popular combination of instruments is 2 violins, a harp, a bass guitar, and guitarra de golpe, which is a 5-string instrument that is tuned differently than a normal guitar. A mariachi is a Mexican musician who can play many different types of instruments. Drawings and paintings of urban centers and religious buildings are the most popular forms of art. Churches and monasteries are key contributors to all artists' art. Churches usually influence paintings and drawings of God. Religious architecture is the most important form of creative expression. The most popular form of literature in Mexico is poetry, although some of the most popular books from Mexico are about the Mexican Revolution because it led the new generation of writers to take a better look at the revolution, the violence, and their leaders.